See what we got here, y'all. The man himself is here, and everybody loves him. You know, Godzilla just had a pretty good film that's out there, Godzilla -1. Surprised a lot of people out there because, you know, regardless of what you're seeing right here, you know, Godzilla and all his majesty, look at him doing the roar, towering over the destruction over Japan. That's classic Godzilla right there. We all love it. We all know it. But regardless of what you see right there, the movie, surprisingly, was mostly a drama. Yeah, a whole lot of human emotion and heart. Not if I got anything to do with it.
What's so goddamn funny?
Yeah. Fuck your feelings. Warner Brothers, they saw this trailer in all its glory right here. And they saw that it was also very, again, human-driven, drama-driven. And they said, you know what, that is actually really cool that they made a movie like this. Surprising that they were able to do this, and it actually worked for them. But let's get back to that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah? Come on.
That's not us, though.
No, that ain't us, no. You know, while your boy over here, while this Godzilla over here, he's trying to get an Oscar. You know, he's trying to impress the Academy. No, man. We ought to make Godzilla fun again. I don't want all that serious stuff around. Take that on somewhere else. You know, that Godzilla was an asshole that you saw right there. And that's one of the things I said in the trailer. That Godzilla right there, just a bully. Just mean for no reason. Is that what you want? Is that what the people want out there? Or do you want a Godzilla that's got your back? A Godzilla that is a hero out there. You know, a Godzilla that's ready to team up not only with a King Kong, but a King Kong with a power glove.
What?
Yes.
With a beard.
Yeah, beard and a power glove. You know,
Man, Thanos made gloves popular.
yeah.
They're all the rage now.
Hell yeah, he got his.
Not since Michael Jackson has a glove. That's so got a brace? Is that like an elbow brace?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? It's what you want it to be. Shit, don't make me snap. Yeah, man, you got the Infinity Gauntlet on his arm right there.
God, that looks crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, -1 ain't got that. -1 ain't got none of that. So
God makes that look real by comparison.
I know,
right?
Like that's in a city. The other screenshots, like I can't even tell where the fuck they are.
Yeah. Oh, you know about this other screenshot
Yeah.
right here?
Yeah, it's like where the hell are they? Like
They're like-
crystals everywhere.
They're like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Wherever it is, we holding it down. We got it. Yeah.
We're protecting this place or
Don't you worry
whatever.
about wherever it is. Everything is safe. We got it.
They own the case.
Yeah. Avengers ain't shit. We got this.
Ready to take down the man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, people. Now, which one do you want now? You know what? Tell you what.
All of it.
Let's just sit back and let the trailer speak for itself, y'all. We have for you that other Godzilla that's out there. You know, the one that's made right here in America. Good US of A, baby. Oh, people, let's go ahead and watch this trailer for Godzilla X King Kong. What is this? The New Empire. And we'll be back to give you our impressions right after. Make sure everything is good. Yes, right after this. Oh, look at that. Baby Kong. Diddy Kong up in here, man.
I didn't pull that trick with the giant shell.
Gotcha. Look at
Got
Gotcha.
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, it's just little old cute Diddy Kong right here,
Man,
Martin.
he almost got his skull split.
Don't be walking up with me like
Roll
that,
up on
boy.
me like that.
Who could have done this?
Me, bitch. Yeah, this is interesting what they're doing right here and building out this monsterverse, but yeah, we digress. All right, first of all, no matter how I feel, I got to call out Warner Brothers. Boy, y'all are shameless, man. they are shameless. They saw that -1 trailer and saw how well the movie did, and then after that, put the trailer out. They pulled some Marvel shit. Marvel just sit back and wait for DC to put out something, and they put out something too. So Warner Brothers did it again, man. They waited for somebody to put out something and make money, and then they said, we're gonna dig right all the way. Y'all are shameless. So y'all know that there's a certain part of this trailer that looks like the -1 trailer. Here's the -1 trailer right here, or at least a part of the movie. Warner Brothers said, "Yeah, we got you." What you got? Yeah, bitch, what about that? Boy, you know what the thing is?
The other one looked cooler.
I know. The thing is, that scene probably wasn't even in the movie, man. They probably,
You're right.
They probably rented that this weekend. I don't give a fuck. I need it tomorrow. This trailer's going out at noon. Get that shit done. Yeah, man. y'all are shameless over there at Warner Brothers, man.
I thought you were going to make a point because it's pink. Be like, see, now they're really repeating Barbenheimer.
Yeah, probably, man. Listen, y'all. I know people want to compare, because that's what people like to do. People, we just can't live together no more. Everybody got to pit everything against each other. Everybody talking about, the -1 Godzilla versus the dynamic duo over here, man. And y'all, can we have both? I mean, can we just sit back and just say, you know what? This is just a great time to be a Godzilla fan.
Yeah. I just want more giant monster movies. I'm surprised that there's not once a month we're getting just a giant monster movie. Like, everyone wants that shit.
Well, it's just like, how come you can't have the, okay, you got the dramatic, serious Godzilla right here, which is is a great film.
Thinking Man's
Yeah,
Godzilla.
if you want to put it that way, yeah. The one that actually, has a lot of great heart and emotional human drama in there. How come we can't have that? And how come we can't have,
the Saturday morning cartoon?
Yeah, the Avengers of monster movies out there. And that's what this is, man. It's because what do we love about Godzilla coming up? We love that we had the original Godzilla, which was a statement about, dropping a bomb on Japan. And then we had the man in the rubber suit. And we all grew up on all of it.
Yeah.
And we loved all of it. And but the thing is, you had to wait years to get one. And you didn't know which one you were getting. It was a crapshoot.
That's true.
Now we got two of these coming
At the same time.
At the same time, one right after another. It's like, man, can we just sit back and just enjoy that? I mean, shit, I'm ecstatic right now. I'm overjoyed that I'm able to have like both of these different kind of Godzillas right here.
Well, it's like you said, everybody wants to pit things against other things. Like people are going to argue about the slightest thing, the slightest differences.
Yeah.
So there's no enjoying both. It's always, well, I prefer this. It's like you can like both.
Man, you know what? I like this Godzilla. I just got through saying I would nominate this Godzilla for best foreign film at the Academy Awards. This is like definitely in my top 10 of films of 2023. But then again, the kid in me loves seeing that Godzilla, which, like you said, Martin, is pretty much, it's a cartoon almost. And I mean that as a compliment.
Sure.
Cartoons are fun.
Well, but listen, like I said, I grew up on the original Godzilla. I grew up on, all the Toho rubber monster Godzillas out there, which Godzilla was a hero and even had a kid at one time.
Right.
And I grew up with the Saturday morning Godzilla cartoon. So looking at this, I don't see any problem with this even being kind of that, that kind of movie that probably plays up parts of it for kids. I mean, you already look at this and it seems like there are parts there meant strictly for kids. They got that baby Kong right there.
Yeah, even call him Baby Kong.
Yeah, mini Kong, man. That definitely looks like something for the kids out there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
They want to sell some stuffed animals.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting one. Yeah, and listen, it's adorable. It looks fake as hell.
Is that a mini Kong?
So you could be in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Well, the faker it look, the more realistic it'll look as a toy.
Yeah.
Or at least more accurate.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Yeah. It's also cool that they're showing that, because I'm wondering what they're going to do with Kong in this, man. Is that Kong's son, and they adopt him? Is Kong going to die and that's his legacy carrying on? You know, I don't know. I
Which
don't know.
one do you mean? What are they going to do with him? I couldn't even keep track of how many King Kongs were in this trailer.
Okay. So, because I'm thinking like, okay, it could be me. Just the way the editing was so choppy, I can't tell what the actual conflict is here.
Well, they're not really telling you a whole lot, but it looks like, because it's more of a teaser right now. So I think that the conflict is that, so this time they're exploring Hollow Earth.
Right.
You know, Hollow Earth is pretty much like Monster Island.
Which they set up in the last movie.
Exactly. And I think Kong found other creatures like him, other parts of the species and members of his race like that, and it looks like he might be leading them. Except now, you know, there's this asshole here. And
he's the asshole.
Yeah, and he's also, you know, not only a threat to Kong species, which I think they said in Skull Island, didn't Kong's race get killed off by another?
I don't remember that much of that movie. I love that movie, but I haven't seen it in a
Yeah,
long
they did
time.
say he was the last survivor
Yeah.
of whatever, I don't know, giant apes or.
I think
Yeah.
he was the last one on that island.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it might have been. Hinted that his race was killed off by a bunch of asshole evil gorillas like this, and so now he's trying to protect his race again.
Okay.
But he's also that or whatever that is also a threat to humans, and so now that's where you get this whole thing where him and they're like, hey, he can't handle it alone. You better get his boy out there.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so it's sort of Planet of the Apes meets The Fast and the Furious.
man, definitely they listen. They are definitely going. And I already had
Godzilla in a muscle car.
Yeah, I already had this prepared because I got the trailer right here because they are going. They call it Kong or Godzilla X. That's because it's a riff on Fast X.
Yep.
I mean, this thing is going completely Fast and Furious now. And I say this because if you look at what they did with like the 2014 Godzilla, that was a little more grounded.
Right.
That was, as the grounded you can get with a Godzilla movie. They tried to take it seriously, Yeah. And now this one right here.
Oh yeah, no, we've left that behind.
Oh no! This one right here, we got my man wearing Nintendo glove and running with Godzilla and teaming up. I mean,
I think it's the way of all things. If you have a franchise, once you get to the fourth movie, it's all Fast and the Furious from that point forward.
they don't care at this point. At this point, they said, all right, we saw. Sometimes you begin in a different area and you say, all right, that worked for a while, or okay, that worked, and then people responded to some silly shit better or something, and I think that's where this is going now. People are like, nobody want to see no serious ass Godzilla, not like this. -1 did it well, but everybody enjoyed the thing that -1 did. -1 was an homage to Gojira, and that's great. That's awesome. This one is an homage to the wrestling match movies where the creatures would just team up with each other and battle other creatures, And so that's what worked everybody lost their shit when Godzilla fought King Kong.
Yeah.
And so that's what they're playing up now.
Yeah.
In fact, they're saying that in this movie, see what I think that's cool about this is that I think it's awesome that they're going to the Hollow Earth because what they're doing is this is Monster Island.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to see like a big budget version of what Monster Island would be like, man.
Well, wasn't that what Skull Island was?
Yeah, it was, but they're expanding on that now.
Okay.
Skull Island, you saw a little bit.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing the creatures in their domain, and we're exploring them, and now we're getting more fights with other monsters, and plus we got Godzilla now.
Yeah.
We didn't have that before. That's what was missing.
Yeah, they showed a snippet of some other creature, like something's like claw digging into the ground.
Yeah. That's what people want to see. They just want to see. They even said that with this movie, it's not going to be a whole lot of human stuff. It's mostly going to be with this movie. It's mostly going to be monster stuff.
Well, that's good because the human stuff in these things has not been so good.
Yeah, it's corny as hell.
Yeah, it's they.
As a matter of fact, with each movie, it's gotten worse.
And they'll have the Monarch organization in there, and they'll use that as a way for humans to be. That's the plot device to have humans interact with the creatures and give us something to relate to and whatnot. But I think they said that it's just listen. They'll have humans in there to show you just how big these monsters are. Are little.
Humans for scale.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they have them there for. They just to show you how big they are and how puny we are. But most of it's going to be like creature stuff, is what they said, which is cool with me, man. That's what people want to. That's what they want to see, man.
I like the last two movies. I mean, I know they're not like great films, but I think they're really fun to watch.
There's nothing wrong with having the kaiju movies, giant creatures. Nothing wrong with
I
that.
thought that they were better than Pacific Rim. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, I do too. I really like Skull Island. I like
Oh,
Skull Island.
that
a
one
lot.
is particularly great though. That one is really well directed.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that one a lot, and I like the last movie. I mean, like I said, I'm a big goofy kid, man. I love seeing Godzilla fight with King Kong. I mean, what kid did not say who would win? Even we had a movie where they fought. People still like, yeah, but that was some stupid shit. What would they really fought?
Like, what if we put boxing gloves on them, put them in the ring?
Yeah, exactly.
Marcus of Queensberry rules.
Yeah. Yeah, what'd you say? Put boxing gloves on?
Yeah.
Put some Raycons in their ear, man. Let them go. People, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta bring everything to a halt right now.
Can you hear that in your Raycons?
I have to give a word to our sponsor right now. I have to bring things to a halt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I have to tell you, people, we're in December now. Christmas will be here before you know it. Get to shopping right now. And a great place to start is with Raycon. Raycon, I told you about Raycon products before, mainly the earbuds. I've been wearing my everyday earbuds all the time, man. I just got through traveling. I have them in there. I've been telling you how great they are, especially compared to how much other earbuds cost, how these are so much more affordable and so much, in some ways, better than those earbuds you wearing right now, thinking you really doing something, wearing them as a status symbol. But bet you didn't know that Raycon products have expanded and going to make great Christmas gifts this year. So if you haven't started shopping yet, and you know you haven't, let me help you out here. Because not only are they doing earbuds, but now they've expanded to other kind of tech. In fact, we have Raycon Power Tech and Raycon Home. What you're looking at right now is the Magic 180 cable right here, used to charge iOS and micro USB and Type-C devices out there. Rotates 180 degrees. These things are always bending at the bottom and always tearing up, and you always, you lose your charge quickly. Well, this one rotates around and helps out with that. Also, faucet filter.
Oh, okay. That looked like something else.
Yeah.
No, we got the faucet filter right here, which removes 99% of all contaminants, bacteria, and chemicals in your sink water. It helps your skin, helps your health. And as I said, these things are very affordable, and they make perfect gifts, last-minute gifts for some people out there. So listen, as I said, Raycon is now known for delivering high-quality products of all kind. And I got a high-quality deal for you right here. Let me go ahead and find this for you. Should have had this up, but don't worry. I'll get it for you right now. A good deal is worth waiting on. And, people, let me see. Let me see. I hope this is it. Yeah, people. If you go to raycon.com/toasted, you will get 15% off your entire Raycon order. That's right, people. It's time to start shopping. And when you're shopping, you save also. So you're gifting yourself in a way. Go ahead and go to, let me spell it out for you. BUYRAYCON.com/TOASTED. Go to buyraycon.com/toasted and get 15% off your entire next Raycon order. I want to thank Raycon for sponsoring this portion of the show. And of course, as always, look at this, people. This is you and I together right here. I always want to thank you for your support right there. Appreciate it. Think Raycon put that glove on him right there. Oh, yeah, y'all. I am enjoying this trailer right here. It makes me very excited. It's always what I want to see. As I said, it's a great time to be a Godzilla fan, King Kong fan, giant monster fan, kaiju fan, whatever you want to call it. How are these guys feeling, though? How you feel about this?
I mean, okay, I guess. I mean, I'm not super excited about it, but it could be fun. I did like the last two movies. I didn't think they were great, but there was enough about them that was enjoyable. And this could turn around to be the same. Just watching this teaser though, there's just so much Kong and not that much Godzilla. I'm wondering how the balance will be when it finally comes
Well,
out.
it's probably more Kong's story.
Yeah.
Because Kong is the one that's, when you think about Kong, Kong is the one that's, he's the one that's more relatable. Because, if you look at how they are, Kong is the one that's more human-like.
Yeah.
He's the one that has more emotion. He relates with humans.
Yeah.
Godzilla is the
More
one.
primates.
Yeah, and Kong, he has our expressions and whatnot. Godzilla's always, even in this movie, been the one just kind of like, you know what, I'm just here to just beat somebody's ass.
Right.
That's-
Here to chew bubble gum and kick some ass.
yeah, if you're on my territory, you gotta go.
He kind of walks in like the teacher. Everybody, shut up.
Yeah, wake me up when somebody's messing with me, all right, and messing with my territory. Otherwise, I'll be able to sleep. 'Cause that's what he does. Godzilla does two things. He sleeps and kick ass. I'm not sure he shits and piss somewhere in between, but he usually he sleeps and kicks ass, man.
Just don't wake him up.
Yeah. How you feeling about this?
I'm so excited. The last movie ended just like so silly. Like, remember, like the Mecha Godzilla, like just turning on and like almost looking at the camera, going, "Hey, you ready for this to get dumb?"
Yeah.
And then it just goes insane. I'm so stoked for this. They got Halo spaceships going through there. It's like, forget reality. Show me some of these crazy creatures. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah. I'm very excited too. And you can see there's other Kongs in there. So
Yeah.
obviously, this is more Kong's story. It looks like Kong is trying to protect his, his family, his tribe, whatever. So that's probably why you don't see the balance in there.
Yeah.
But I do wonder, looking at this, because when I'm watching this, you do have something going on with Godzilla that's different. In the last Godzilla movie, he was blue.
Yeah.
His theme was blue. Now you look at this one, and you can see that there's definitely a shift in color. Like he's all pink right now, which I don't know. Maybe you could hire him for all your gender reveal parties or something. I don't know.
I mean, maybe he's one of these reptiles that changes gender.
Yeah. Depending on whether it's a boy or a girl or a boy, depending on how you tear your shit up. So.
No, and this one he's PMS.
Yeah. Actually, Godzilla would be safer than a lot of gender reveal parties that we have. Should they burn down the cities anyway? Might as well hire Godzilla.
I don't know enough of the Godzilla lore, but I know that he goes through like a lot of variations. Like there's like space Godzilla, like he's actually on fire. Like there's so many crazy versions.
Somebody said he's trans.
Yeah, right? I've always felt like a girl.
Yeah. Shit, don't fuck up his pronouns, boy.
Yeah, don't assume his gender.
Transzilla. Somebody said. Yeah. I really am excited about this. Like I said, if you want to know what I really grown up on, like I wasn't born when the original Godzilla was out. People are like, oh really? Could have fooled me.
That came out. Gojira is 59.
Is that it? 59, y'all?
I think it's 59.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it because
It's
I don't know.
old.
No, it is, and I saw it every time it was on TV. I watched it. Everything stopped. I had to watch Godzilla when it came out, or Godzilla, the original. But man, if you want to know what happened with me with Godzilla when I was growing up, I grew up on the goofy Godzilla. I grew up on the one that was doing what you see right here, just without the special effects. So for this to like be what I grew up with, but with a new budget, bigger special effects, I'm all right with that. I mean, I get it, man. Cinema's been taken over by dumb shit. I understand. I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to put it on superheroes, but you're like, well, what, you got the Fast and the Furious crew, and now you got these kaiju.
Yeah.
Been making dumb movies for decades.
Exactly.
I get it. I'm not going to argue with you on that. But I mean, listen, if there's anybody that's never had any pretense about being silly, it's Godzilla and King Kong when it comes to these movies, man. They've always been like this. We just have a bigger budget on them. So I don't mind that. I don't mind it at all. And like I said, I'm curious to see what they do with expanding the Hollow Earth. I don't expect them to do anything really intelligent with it. I don't expect them to get deep with it. I mean, that's not what the movie's aiming to do. But they're all, out of all the movies that are trying to build a universe today, out of all of them that are trying to, world build, this one seems like it's the one that's actually doing it the best right now, as far as big goofy movies go.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't announce it as a universe.
Yeah.
It's just that, hey, we're making a Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Oh, we might bring King Kong in later.
Yeah, at least they didn't make a Mothra movie or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give it time. Yeah, you don't. Who knows?
But that's exciting. Like imagining, like we talk about battlefields in like war movies, but like a battlefield with all these giant monsters. Like, what world is going to be left for them to build? Like all those giant King Kongs. Like, that's gonna be crazy.
Again, that's what I think they took. Listen, we'd always talked about how crazy this is that they come out and destroy the earth and they rebuild and whatnot. I think that's why it's kind of cool that they say, all right, we can't keep doing that, like you said.
Yeah.
So now we got their domain to fight in, Hollow Earth. I really want to see them expand that out. And like I said, man, I really want to know what's going on. He's about to beat the shit out of that little boy. And like I said, also, it's like I don't mind that these are so goofy now. I don't mind that they've been kind of turned into like something that appeals to kids. I definitely appealed to me when I was a kid when they were doing my versions of them. So yeah, I'm completely down for this.
They're doing a good job of evolving it. Like it even looked like Kong had like war paint on his face there.
Either war paint or right here.
Yeah, like above his eyes, like that.
I think those are scars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think he kind of had that before. And I think it's kind of cool that if this is Kong right here, I think it's cool that they're showing him as a ruler because he looks wiser with the beard. He's got his weapon / staff right there. He's learned a lot since getting that ass one from Godzilla.
That's right.
God, I love that shot where he's like cross-eyed, like coming down with that axe. I love that.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. And like I said, also, it's cool to see Godzilla and King Kong fight, but this is what everybody's been waiting on. I mean,
the team up.
Yeah, the team up. And I listen, I get chills looking at this right here, man.
They teamed up toward the end of the last movie.
Yeah, but I mean, people want to see an official team up, not just one where they shake hands at the end and be like, all right, go on somewhere now. No, they...
You want to see where they go eat shawarma after the battle's over?
No, I think it'd be cool to see them have an extended fight where they're a team up because, it's going to sound crazy to me to say, but I imagine they will both have different fighting styles.
For sure.
Godzilla's going to be more primal. He's going to be more vicious. You're going to have King Kong who's going to be, using tools and weapons and whatnot. And I want to see not only how they have the different fighting styles, I want to see how they actually help each other. I want to see something where Godzilla, he beat the shit out of Kong. And Godzilla's getting his ass whooped, and then Kong comes in and saves him. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you owe me. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest hurdle I'm seeing, like thinking about it, is like, where are they going to draw the line? Because it's like, is Godzilla that smart that he's like, oh, this is Kong, and that's not Kong? Like there's going to be all those gorillas, and he's going to know.
Yeah, I think they played it up like that. I think they played it up to where Godzilla is not a lizard. He's not as dumb as we think he is. Godzilla is actually a smarter organism or a creature than we thought. He definitely, because you could see him have some self-awareness when he was fighting Kong. So he's always been a species that has been mysterious. We don't know what his capabilities are, his intelligence is. So but they might explore that with this one because they're talking about going into their backgrounds, their histories, and seeing where they came from or what happened to them or how they came to be. That's something that has been rumored, but we don't know. We don't know yet.
I hope it's just not the same as the last movie, like where I don't know, like a bunch of giant crabs come up and the apes are like, all right, we're all together. Like I would like to see them go deeper than that, just a little bit.
Yeah, who knows, man? I get the feeling they're writing this shit as they go along. So
Yeah, don't expect too much.
Yeah, who knows what they'll do.
I'm expecting big giant action figures, and that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. I do want to know what the deal is with the little girl. Was this the little girl in the last movie?
I was thinking that. I couldn't tell. I was walking around with big necklaces.
And what is this? Is this an ancient civilization right here?
I mean, they showed the pyramids earlier in the trailer, so maybe this is like the pyramid Illuminati.
Maybe this is like a something from a flashback or something that happened a long time ago. Yeah, it's the same girl. Somebody said.
Okay.
So all right. So who knows, man? I mean, listen. Like I said, this is it's kind of a teaser trailer, and we always say we don't want to see a whole lot be revealed. And so they bring up a lot of questions, which we will know when we see in the original.
It can't be a flashback.
Yeah, they just showed
because they just showed David Tyree Henry.
Oh yeah, you can see they're bringing some people back, and they got some new people here. Brian Tyree Henry, yeah. Rebecca, forgot her name.
Oh, Rebecca Hall.
Rebecca Hall, I think was she in the last one? She
No.
wasn't in the last one, so she's new here.
And Dan Stevens is new.
And Dan Stevens wasn't in the last one. Ooh, I love Dan Stevens, man. I think Dan Stevens. So this does look like some kind of ancient civilization that they found. What they have to do with the movie, don't know.
Maybe
We'll
they
find
worship
out.
Kong.
Yeah, they made a throwback to King Kong when they worship Kong and they can't put all them damn racist black people like they did last time. and there's a there's a Rebecca Hall. I'm just laughing because and Godzilla had the most racist ass black people up in there, them types and talking about them
Ooga Boogas.
them the Ooga Boogas and Ungawa blacks. And I remember one time, but man, they acted like black people though, because I don't mean no disrespect or anything, but they had Godzilla. I mean, not Godzilla. They had King Kong. He killed one of them, and then this dude was he's a little animated dude, little stop motion dude. Like he was looking at King Kong like, "You motherfucker!" And King Kong like, "Yeah, come here."
What was that shit you said?
And Ungawas out there, yeah, man.
Let me ask you guys though, who would you want to see them like bring in? Because there's going to be some other giant creatures. Are there any that you would want to see them incorporate into this?
Man, they did the big ones though. They did Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, and
They did
Mothra.
Ghidorah, Mothra. Oh man.
I mean, Gamera, but I know it's a different studio.
Yeah.
That turtle would be pretty hype.
Uh-huh.
The one that comes to mind for
Rodan, he was in there already.
Yeah, they
but-
had Rodan.
Yeah.
he had a great scene too. I would like to see them bring back that octopus. I don't know if you've ever seen that old footage of King Kong fighting this octopus, but like it's a real octopus that they use in the movie, and it holds up.
Oh,
it
wow.
looks crazy. I would love to see that. They kind of like referenced it in the first Kong Skull Island movie.
Oh, okay.
When he fights that octopus.
It would be
and
cool to
sucks
see
it
if they
up.
could have an Ultraman type.
Yeah, right?
I was wondering
Ultraman or Jet Jaguar.
So
Yeah.
you know what? That's what some people said. People are saying right now they want to see Jet Jaguar come in, like who's also an Ultraman type character. I was gonna say, hey, Mechagodzilla look crazy too, but if they could do an Ultraman
They can update him. Make him look,
they
make him
could
look
build
good.
like some dude like a big mech suit, like or maybe build one of these for King Kong to get in.
Yeah, but Mechagodzilla's not wearing yellow underwear, you know.
But they would change it, They would
Make-
switch
make
the
it
colors
sleeker.
around. Yeah. So Jet Jaguar, if they could do something like that, that would actually be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't mind.
Well, if they could bring in Ultraman, that'd be so hype.
Yeah, if they could do an Ultraman type thing, man, I would be. Listen, let's get crazy with it, I mean,
Right?
let's-
Yeah.
Well, maybe you got to save that for the 6th movie.
yeah. By the time we get to that real crazy Fast and Furious,
God,
part,
imagine
yeah.
what that poster will look like. Just like 7 giant monsters. Like we're a team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bring in Godzuki.
There you go.
Bring Zilla back.
Minya.
Minya, yeah. Y'all remember Minya? Minya was Godzilla's son. He used to blow them smoke rings.
And Godzilla's like, oh, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, boy.
Come on.
Yeah, how many of y'all remember Minya, man? There was a Godzilla movie called, damn, I forgot what it was, but
It wasn't Son of Godzilla?
It might have been. It might have been. But it wasn't even a. You talk about something with some human drama in it. It wasn't even like like maybe Godzilla exists, maybe it didn't. But this kid was dreaming about Godzilla, and every time he dreamt, he was going to Monster Island and hanging out with Godzilla and Minya. And because he would watch Godzilla fight, he learned some lessons. And these Yakuza or something
Oh
had
my
him.
God, I completely forgot all
Do you
this.
remember this?
Yes, now
And,
you say it.
Like these gangsters had him, and at
Yeah.
the end, because he knew how Godzilla fought, he learned how to beat the gangsters. You remember this?
What?
Yeah, man, I'm not bullshitting.
This sounds really dumb. I want to see
Yeah,
this.
yeah. It's dumb, but I don't know. I remember just growing up watching it when Godzilla movies would come on Saturday afternoons. And I watched that one a bunch, but I had forgotten all the plot until you just said it.
Yeah,
Yakuza
man.
involved.
What was the name of that movie, y'all? Is it called
It had some kind of different name. It wasn't Son of Godzilla. I don't
Godzilla's
think.
Revenge or something like that? Or Return to Monster? No, it wasn't that. Was it God?
It's not versus the Smog Monsters.
No. You know what? It might have been Godzilla's Revenge. Because I remember there was a giant spider in that one, and he was getting his ass whooped by a lot of different creatures, and his son would help him out. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Yeah, the kid was always dreaming about Godzilla. And he was always, whenever he went to sleep, he was kidnapped by these kids. That's what it was. These 2 criminals kidnapped him. And I don't know if they were holding him ransom or something, but every time he went to sleep, he dreamed about Godzilla, and he would go to Monster Island. And he would watch Godzilla fight, and he would hang out with baby Godzilla and whatnot, Minya, and then at the end, when he woke up, he was like, "Fuck it, Godzilla taught me some shit." He beat down the people that kidnapped him and got away. Oh, it is Godzilla's Revenge, man.
Quotations.
shit. Fuck off my oh.
It's, man, needless to say, this is stupid, but it was, man, I was raised in this movie, man. This movie used to come on like I don't know what it was in the summertime. It used to come on like every day or something on.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know about Waco, but in Houston, I think it was the ABC station. In the afternoons, they would have like Planet of the Apes week.
Yeah.
And I think they had like a Godzilla week sometimes.
Yeah, and they show this every day or at a certain time. I would be there to watch this all the time, man. Loved it. That's right. I forgot that Minya and him, they talk to each other. They would hang out and he'd be like, yeah, my dad's a badass. His ass, yeah. Yeah. Get up, bitch. Get up.
Get up, you red-haired bastard.
Oh, y'all got to watch this movie, man. It's amazing.
In Godzilla's Revenge.
Oh, man. The movie's coming out in April. And we're talking about Godzilla's Revenge. They're going to be re-released digitally in April at an IMAX theater near you. Godzilla X King Kong, The New Empire will be released in April. April what? I can't remember. But still kind of a far away date for us right now. But whenever it comes out, I'm behind it, man.